Hello peeps and welcome back to Minecraft after 2 days. Today is a very nice day. As you can see, we're in Minecraft 1.6, which is awesome. Secondly, I have hit 50 subscribers, so to all 50 of you, that's a decent number too. I mean, not by YouTube standards, but that's a decent sized number. Thank you to all of you, and 7,000 views as well. Even though it says under that, when this is being recorded, 7,000 views. So it says on my analytics. But in any case, you might have noticed this lever here. Now, this slime farm, by the way, has been working amazingly. If you don't know what I'm talking about this slime farm, either go watch last episode to see me building it, or else I will show you. If we just flick this lever, then all the water will come pouring down, pushing any slimes off of these 4 balconies and flooding the entire area, making slimes unable to spawn. So that was pretty cool. We did that last episode, so go check it out if you want to learn more about that. But in any case, you might be noticing this lever. Well, what could it possibly do? Let's flick it. And as you can see, that opens a little piston door back here. Let's go take a look. This is where I have been getting, and I know this is somewhat trippy here, just going through this diagonal tunnel. It's over now. But this is my new cave system. I found this by using the entity count feature. The E up in the corner there. And, yeah, now we have this epic cave system here. And so far, it has earned me this pick. Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 4, and Fortune 3. So I'm psyched about this pick. This is probably the best pick I've ever had. Like, ever. It mines stone like creative mode. It's just generally awesome. And I got 8 diamonds off it from a 4 diamond vein, so it doubles the amount of diamonds you get from diamond veins, so it's just generally an awesome pick. Now, what I've been doing down here mostly is lighting up the area because we don't want mobs spawning here, obviously, and we should probably have it on easy as well. But we don't want mobs spawning here so that more slimes can spawn in the slime farm. And if none of this makes sense to you, then go back and watch the earlier episodes because I assure you they are fascinating and full of amazing Minecraft building fun. But one way or the other, we're just in here lighting up caves. Not too interesting, but very important to do. But you don't want to watch me lighting up caves, so I will be right back out at my Sky Fortress in just a moment. Okay, we are back in the slime farm. Apparently no slimes have spawned here, unfortunately. We are on easy, of course. And yeah, obviously if we flick this lever off, it closes up that door again. Now, the only reason it's there from the slime farm is because I was just kind of scouting for caves in the slime farm with the entity feature. And, well, I found them. But in any case, I certainly found them. But yeah, today's focus... Well, actually, there's something that some veteran walkthroughs of this might recognize. Let's go take a look. If you remember my old zombie spawner, and you remember my minecart station, I have finally completed the track there. Now, I was considering making an episode about doing that, but, it turned out to be really boring. So, I did not do it. But, one way or the other, we now have that track, so I will show you it. The minecart station works amazingly. And we will go take a look at that. Let's see. So, if you don't know, that's my minecart station down there. We finished it in episode 23. And there is a creeper. Okay, well, I'm not going to risk that, so we're just going to take the long way. Hello, skeletons. No, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Please. Let's be civil about this. Let's be civil about this. Okay. Alright. Fighting double skeletons with a sword. Bad idea. And... Are you kidding me? Oh, that's embarrassing. Especially when I'm recording. Well, I am sorry about that. That is not normal for my episodes. I'm not usually that derpy. But, hey, what do you know? That's what happens. And there are my slime balls and my leashes. And honestly, 1.6 was not the best update for me. It was disappointing. There was not enough added and too many bug fixes. But that's not the focus of the episode today. Did I drop anything else? Yes, I did. But of course, there's a creeper over there. There's my shovel. I want my shovel. Okay, I want my shovel, I want my shovel, I want my shovel, I want my shovel. Okay. There we go. Recovering from deaths in episodes. Best idea ever. So now... Oh, there's a zombie in there too, that's good. Luckily. Okay, so... Over here we have a destination selector. This is the only track I've finished, so I usually keep it on spawner for now. And if we get into the minecart, hit the button, we get sent off along this beautiful minecart ride. And once again, sorry for the annoying death. Yeah. It's a pretty nice track, and I will show you the spawner at the end of it. It's actually a very, like... Honestly, this track, I was very afraid that it was going to just cut into the landscape, but in reality, the sandstone look doesn't make it look too bad. It makes it look kind of like the monorails you see in large amusement parks or something. I don't know. But in any case, here we are at the spawner, and the reason I'm doing all this is because, first of all, it's the 50 subscriber special, and I'm doing kind of a world tour for it. And also, I wanted to showcase that minecart track because it's pretty cool. And as you can see, right now the zombie spawner has not done anything. We are on easy. Well, that's the zombie spawner. We'll go take a look on the insides. We'll go to peaceful for that because, obviously. So here, every spawning spot for the zombie is all water, so they'll come down into here, into one of these 4 holes, where they can't get out, so they drown. They're actually drowning here, despite the fact that the drowning bar isn't shown. So they'll be drowning, and then when they die, their items will be collected into this hopper and down into that chest you saw before. So it's a very simple device that I like, and now we can go and play around with it whenever we want. So that's pretty cool, and I imagine you don't want to see me walking back or riding the minecart back, so I will do that off camera. Okay, and then this is what it looks like when we're going back in. We take a little bit of damage, but then we can just come right back in through here, dismount, and get out. So, today's building project for the episode, we're actually going to be starting something that I said I was going to be starting for so long, but never did. We are finally going to be doing the 3rd farm here. Or beginning it, at least. And yeah, right here is going to be all of the sugarcane farm, because I have decided that, doing a pumpkin and melon farm is useless. There is absolutely no reason to use pumpkins and melons for anything. Sure, they give you a little bit of food, but there's no saturation or anything, so they're next to useless. And pumpkins are good when you're in the end, but nowhere else. We can get them other places than a farm. So yeah, this 3rd farm is going to be for sugarcane, and I'm going to go get some resources to start that. And I guess we will be right back. Alrighty, we are back. And now I will tell you a little bit about how this farm is going to be. So I am not much of a farming person. I'll show you my existing 2 farms, since this is still a bit of the world tour. We've got my wheat farm over there. Very nice. And we have my nether wart farm, which apparently hasn't been planted yet. We'll do that, and I will tell you what it's like to be harvested. Basically what happens is you press these buttons and these 4 dispensers activate. They activate their water buckets, so you press them on the way in, go down, and you just get all this stuff, whether it's your nether wart or your wheat. Hit the button again, and you leave. And the water gets pulled back into the dispensers. Very simple, nothing too complex. But I'm planning to use a bud switch farm for this, so that basically you'll use hoppers to just kind of flow back into our chests here. So that should be a pretty fun project, and pretty helpful project as well, because I need lots of sugarcane to finish my enchanting room. So, this is hopefully going to look like our other farms, like these ones here. So, like 2 long here, and then coming out 4. So what we want to do is we want... not that block there. I'm not sure what's up with that. Oh, I placed it. I just placed it, didn't I, by accident? In any case, what we're going to do is we are going to start by having 2 blocks like this. And now we are going to have 4 blocks like this. Now, once I finish up with all this stack of wood, I will get back to you and show you what we have done so far. Probably not even close to all of it, but hey, it's something. Okay, we didn't even use it all on the floor. This is what it's going to be like. Here, on these 2 rows here, and here, we're going to have sand with our sugarcane. On these 2 rows, these 2 edge rows here, we're going to have pistons that are going to destroy the sugarcane and be budded and all that fancy stuff. Then in the middle, we're going to have dirt, so that, or rather, we're going to have water streams, so that they'll pick up the sugarcane. It will be able to grow here, and it will just be nice. Now, obviously, I made this farm 8 long, so this last block here is going to be for all redstone stuff. But yeah, it should be a pretty cool farm. It will not look very, like, beautiful or anything, but who cares? It'll be very efficient. So the first thing we want to do is we want to add in our dirt, I think. So let's go get some dirt and see how that's going to work out. Up this way, of course. I know my way around this place by now. And once I sleep, we will get some dirt. Hopefully I have a stack of dirt, because I do. So, I think it's pretty obvious how this is going to work out, so I will see you once it's done. Okay, so now we have this part here set up. So now we're going to put in our water. Actually, first we want to get rid of all this. And yeah, basically what this is going to be dirt. So we're going to put the sugarcane on here. Now you notice the blocks where the water is going to be, which is this little row here. This is all going to be water. And on these upper dirts here, we're going to have sugarcane. And it's going to grow, and when it does, all the pistons will extend and push the sugarcane into the water, into the hoppers, and into our chest. Very nice. And I'm sorry about this rather annoying bit of dirting here. I should really get a decent axe, but I just don't feel like it. So now we're going to put in our water. So we're going to do that here. And I have another water bucket on hand, which we're going to do right here. Nope, not there, not there. Right there. So now we should be able to place in our sugarcane. Yep. 8. 8 on this side. Like that. So now our sugarcane should begin to grow, or it should be able to grow now. And the next step is to have all the budded pistons, but you know, maybe that's a project for the next time because it's all redstone based and I haven't really planned it out yet. I'm going to see how much time we have left and then we might work on something else. Okay, so it's been a couple hours since my last cut and I decided I want to work on that anyway. So we're going to grab some pistons, or rather make some pistons, with what few resources we have, and I will see you in just a moment. Okay, so several trees were harmed in the making of these pistons, but that's how Minecraft goes. So, like I said, we are going to continue working on this. I feel a lot more motivation now that I've had my break. So, what we are going to do for this is we are going to stick a scaffolding block up here and stick our pistons all the way along. Like this. And basically what this is going to do is once the sugarcane grows, the pistons will activate and push the sugarcane down into the water. Now, eventually there will be a hopper system, a collection system right here, that will send the items back into this chest over here. So, that's kind of the scoop. What else can I say? So that's what we are doing here. Now, I'm not going to exactly copy Mumbo's design for this exact circuit, because I don't even know what his design really is. So I'm just going to attempt to make my own. See how it comes out. And if it comes out horribly, then I might use Mumbo's. But in any case, we now have our pistons all set up like this, with a few to spare. And as you can see, it looks pretty nice. It's pretty complicated already, and we haven't even added the redstone yet. So the next step is probably to actually add the redstone. So I am going to figure out how we are going to do that, and I'll get right back to you. Well, this doesn't happen often, but I have taken you into my test world during an episode, and as you can see, this is what I've come up with for the sugarcane farm. Now, I didn't look at the redstone of Mumbo's design, but I did take one of his hints, because this is all I really remember from his video. Putting iron bars here works really well. And, yep, put iron bars on each side as well, like this. Like that. So now, in theory, first of all, this is how it starts. Now, if you put sugarcane on any of these, all the pistons will extend, and hopefully the sugarcane goes into there, the pistons retract, ready for another one to grow. And as you can see, the redstone's not compact yet, but this is just a prototype. I figured out exactly how I want to do it. And it shouldn't be too hard, so we are going to go right back into our main world and start this up. I'm not going to cut this because who really cares? Alright, so what we need to start off with here is a bunch of iron bars. Now, I do not think I have enough iron for those, and I don't. Let's go check if we have any in our chests. Although, somehow I doubt it. None in here. It would be very helpful if we did. That's for sure. Because we have exactly enough. If we don't have any more iron, then we will just... No, we don't have any more ingots. So we will just use glass panes, because they're quicker. And I think they have the same hitboxes, so we will do that. If I can find my glass. And the reason why I'm not cutting is because I think I've cut too much already. But I'll do it anyway. Okay, so I have all the materials for that. And yeah, we can get started. As you can see, we've already grown some sugarcane, but we are not going to harvest it just yet. So the first thing we want to do is grab the iron bars I ended up making anyway. At least I thought I made them. Yep, I made them right there. Okay. Yes, I'm tired today. I'm tired and it's been a while since I made a video, so I'm not very good at it right now. But one way or the other, we can make this work. So we're going to put the iron bars along here, like this. And again, I'm sorry about the horrible quality of this video. If you're new, it's usually better than this. At least I think it is. I think this is one of my worst episodes, but... In any case, you can watch me attempt to build a sugarcane farm. Probably succeed, but... no guarantees on the success of it. So now we have our little iron cage for the sugarcane, like that. That's exactly how I wanted it to be. So now what we're going to do is we are actually going to put in the hoppers. Now, this is going to be a little bit of a dangerous task because there's water here. So, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go down there, put in a chest. And this will be an interesting enough of a jump that I won't cut it out because it will probably be interesting to watch. Let's just say that. Alright, we're going to jump onto this vine. Ready? Alright, that's a good start. And yeah, that wasn't that hard, was it? So now what we need to do is we need to go down there and place a chest underneath right there. The double chest from the two we already have. So we'll pillar up with our dirt here. And are we there yet? Almost. We have plenty of dirt. And we are going to stick our chest right here. Now, obviously, the chest isn't going to stay there, but it needs to be there for comparator purposes and making the comparators work. And all that fancy stuff. So, we're going to do this in two sides. It's like a two-sided device kind of thing. If you know what I mean. If you ever worked in Redstone, then you'll know that two-sided devices basically mean that it's two identical sides that are exactly facing each other. It's very simple, really, but I thought I'd explain that real quick. So now that we have a chest there, we can actually break these two blocks and have our hoppers going into this chest like that. And I seriously hope I didn't just break any redstone down there, because that would have been bad. But in any case, I don't think I did because there's no real redstone down there. But now we have our hoppers set up, so any items thrown into these hoppers should end up in the chest. Now I think we can kind of get at the chest from here. Can we? Yay! No, that's the hoppers. Yep, we can get into the chest if we really want to. So the next step is to have comparators coming out of the hoppers, of course. Because what else would you do? We need our comparators. And we are going to do this circuitry on spruce wood as well. So we'll start that out. Now, I'm not sure if this is actually going to work. Let's hope it does. We need to place our planks on that chest. Stick our comparator coming out there. And this isn't that interesting to watch, so I'm going to cut it out and I will show you how it works in a moment. Well, it kind of works. Apparently the items aren't as easy to catch as I thought they were. Now if we go around and take a look at the redstone, it's not too bad. It's only too wide out there. It won't be too hard to make look decent. But we're going to need hoppers all through here. I kind of cheated and checked mumbos. This is nothing like his design, though. The redstone up there is completely different. So, calm yourself. Calm yourselves. Now, as you can see, basically what happens is, when the hopper gets pulse to this comparator, pulses the piston's sand up. Now, I'm not sure how I'm going to get back there now that, and see, it just grew sugarcane, and apparently it got stuck on top of the pistons, yeah. So, that is a minor problem, I am not going to lie, but then we can just stick in any block we want, and it will. Or it should. Oh, yeah, it has to go into this hopper. And then it will reset itself. And we can grab it, maybe, ourselves, before the hopper does. Nope. Hopper got it. But yeah, that's how it works. We just need hoppers here and it'll be fine. So that's going to take a lot of iron and it's going to be pretty tricky, but I think we've done enough in this episode for today. I'm sorry about the really bad episode. I was really tired today. I had a lot of... Well, I hadn't had much practice recording videos for the last few days, so it was kind of coming back. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Just a weak link in another Let's Play. Now, just as a 50 subscriber special, I'll be releasing my world for download. Now, I will never do this unless there's like a huge subscriber milestone or if it's every 20 episodes, so don't expect world downloads all the time from me. You're not getting them. In any case, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you will enjoy my little unfinished farm here, trying to figure out how it works. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye now.